Hello, everyone, and welcome to Stretch Ceiling Supply Success Story Series. I'm Mariana. I'm your host today. I'm here with Mateo, our account manager for the company.
Hey everyone.
Today, we have the pleasure of sitting with Kevin, who has experienced the transformative journey of our training programs. So, Kevin, thank you for joining us today. How are you?
Thank you. Good. How about yourself?
Good, good. To start, could you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background and how you got involved in the stretch ceiling business?
Sure. So my name's Kevin Levy. I'm a painting contractor. I've had a painting company for 6 years now. And it's been going good. And I would say about 6, 7 months ago, I was doing a project in Las Olas. And I was scraping the popcorn. I was gonna scrape the whole house, and Vellum Ceilings, they got hired to install the stretch ceiling in the main room. And I scraped off the rest of the popcorn, and that's really why I fell in love with the concept and the job. I was amazed, and also in the apartment complex, all the hallways had Vellum. Vellum did all the hallways, so it had stretch ceiling all around, and it's just something I had to get into. So I ordered a kit for here in my house.
Mhm.
And I just actually got around to do it a couple days ago. I got all the track up. If you see, all we got to do is the electrical and the membrane. So,
Yes.
and
That's a great job.
Yeah, without the training, I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it. Some people could learn, just by reading plans, and I'm not one
Watch
of those
videos.
Yeah, I'm not one of those guys.
This is something that you have to go and learn by yourself, right?
Yes. It's a hands-on job, and
Of
it's
course.
intricate. It's intricate, having all the cuts meet up and run flush and have everything leveled. So yeah, it was a great journey at the stretch ceiling. The class, it was very informative, very hands-on. I would recommend it to anybody. And Oleg and Russ, great guys.
Yes.
They help us. I call Oleg, the other night at 10:30. I was wondering on the 45, just getting the 45, and he answered me right away. And they're great. They're great.
Okay, so what led you to choose stretch ceiling supply for your business needs? And what were your expectations going into this program?
My expectations, I honestly didn't know what I was, getting into, but I was head first, I bought into the idea, and and you guys do a lot of marketing, so I see all your stuff on Instagram. And yeah, I reached out on Instagram, and I ordered a kit here for my house, and yeah, I have an estimate tomorrow to do a storefront.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Install right over the drop ceiling, acoustical ceiling. So I'm super excited for that, and I have all the confidence that I needed to gain through the course. I came home, I started working on this, so now my confidence is there where I could go and get the job done and repeat and keep it going.
Okay, so now that you've completed the training, how has it impacted on your business or on your life maybe? Have you seen any breakthrough results?
Yes, definitely. I mean, I think about stretch ceiling 24/7 now. It's like that's constantly on my mind. I'm a painter, so I still have a lot of paint work, but it's like I'm there painting, and I'm like, I want to be stretching a ceiling now, or
Of course,
LED.
I can imagine every place where you enter, you watch the ceiling and you say like, yeah, this place needs stretch ceilings.
Definitely. And that's why I bought it, and I'm doing it in my home right now. So and I brought it down like 5 inches so you could touch it. So when people come, they could actually touch it and see it. That's something I thought of would be
like a showroom.
yeah, like my little showroom.
So, can you share some highlights from your training experience? Maybe what aspects of the program stood out the most for you?
Okay, what stood out the most was installing the linear lights.
Uh-huh.
That was definitely I learned a lot. That I picked up a lot from that, you know.
Mhm.
So I think that was very helpful, and everything, the whole training was, from start to finish, because they tell you what screws you have to use in
Mhm.
Yeah, of course.
drywall, and just very detailed all around. So I liked all of it. Unfortunately, I didn't get the 3-day pass, so I couldn't go to previous projects that they did. I had to get back to work, so I
Yeah,
couldn't
of
take
course.
a day. But those 2 days were amazing, and it really clarified everything I needed to get started on this journey. So
Okay, excellent. So, for those considering entering the stretch ceiling business or undergoing training right now, what advice would you give them?
I would tell them, don't think twice. Just do it. Just do it. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. Everybody I show, because I have a lot of clientele, so I already have 3 clients sold, and they're all
Wow.
amazed when I show them. It's like,
Mhm.
we do this now, and even the contractor that I did the job where I found out about the stretch ceiling, I showed him, and he's like, wow, I have other projects for you too. So I believe I know it's gonna open up a lot of doors for me, and so I'm super appreciative of it.
I love hearing your experience. It makes me
Yeah,
want to do a training.
You have to go.
it
Don't
really
think twice.
worth. Yeah, don't think twice. What would you say to those kind of people who think that they can learn all the things of stretch healings just watching videos?
I mean, I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure it's possible. Like, if maybe if you've done, um, the acoustical ceiling, the drop ceilings, the old square ones, maybe if you've done that before, you have more familiarity with, the concept of
Yeah,
having it flush. But, for the average person, I personally don't think it's easier, or I can't say it's not possible, because anything's possible, but
yeah, of course.
it's
Because
worth the training. It's just worth the training. I wouldn't do it to yourself, you know.
because the first time you're going to rip the membrane or break the tracks is
Exactly.
You're
And
gonna
then at the training, they teach you how to fix the
how to
membrane.
fix it.
If you rip it, you cut it, you glue it,
Yeah,
and you re-stretch it. So something, you would freak out on a job site, where if you did the training, you would know exactly what next step to take. So it's great.
exactly.
Yep. Yep. I wouldn't recommend doing it without the training. Just take the time. 2
Yeah,
days is fine. 2 days is great. And obviously 3, but 2 days is enough with the technical training.
Mhm.
And
just for the technical training. Yeah.
yes, yeah, it's definitely needed.
Okay, thank you, Kevin, for sharing this experience with us. I think it's clear that stretch ceiling supplies training programs have made a significant impact on your life and on your business, maybe. So to our viewers, if you're ready to embark on a similar journey, I invite you to do it now. This is the moment. Look at this amazing story. I think it teaches us a lot.